Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. My name's Eric Pate, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Racing with Eric Pate. I just tried to attempt to make this video, but I messed up on something when I was making the slideshow earlier. Did not verify to make sure I got hold of race results from the Xfinity Series race, so I kind of feel stupid for doing that. Anyway, this is the between Dover and Kansas race. Topics of discussion is Dash for Cows, results from both races, top 10 in both series. Today's education is going to learn about the different types of flags and my picks for the Cup race. Now, it's Cup race only for picks. Why? Just because that's the only series I really pay close attention to. I do watch the other two series when they're on, or if it's championship weekend, I will watch all three. Let's get going. So, Dash for Cash, I'm just going to do a brief summary. I just took what I did from the last two, what I wrote from the last two, so copy and paste it, and then changed it anyway. It's the basically the all-star event for the Xfinity Series, and if you win it, you get $100,000. It works a lot like the championship. 4 drivers are decided based off the definitive results from the previous race. It's 4 consecutive races. This year was Martinsville, Texas, Talladega, and Dover. Dover was, of course, like I just mentioned, was our last race. 4 drivers in this one was Jesse Love, Riley Hurst, Anthony Alfredo, and Ryan C. Anthony Alfredo happened to be our winner this year, and no more Dash for Cash for 2024. This was the last race, and I think it was a big deal. Anthony Alfredo won the Dash for Cash primarily because it was for a small team. Let's do the Bet Rivers 200 results first, which was the Xfinity race. I'm going to move into a position I was in before last week when we did this. Alright. Ryan Truex was a race winner. Carson Koppel was second. Third was Sid Mayer. Fourth was Sheldon Creed. Fifth was Cole Custer. A. John Mendinger sixth. Junior Smith seventh. Kyle Weatherman eighth. Ninth was Anthony Alfredo. Parker Ratcliffe 10th. 11th was Jeb Burton. 12th was Parker Kligerman. Ryan Ellis 13th, 14th, Jeremy Clemens, 15th, Austin Hill, 16th, Riley Hurst, Justin Allgaier, 17th, Shane Gerdsberg, 18th, 19th, Brandon Jones, 20th was Daniel Dye, dang it, hold on, 21st was Leland Honeyman, Brandon Jones was 22nd, 23rd was Kane Honeycutt, 14th was Jesse Love, Josh Williams was 25th, 26th, David Starr, 27th, Kyle Sieg, 28th, Parker Emeling, 29th, Austin Cram, Garrett Smith, he was 20th, Haley Deegan, 31st, 32nd, Matt Benedetto, 33rd, Sandy Smith, Tyler Gray, 34th, Corey Hine, 35th, Blaine Perkins, 36th, Ryan Sieg, 37th, 38th was JJ Yaley. Our stage one winner was like this in order. Justin Allgaier was first, second Brandon Jones, third Cole Custer, Sheldon Creed, fourth, fifth Riley Hurst, sixth Austin Hill, Chandler Smith, seventh, eighth John Mendinger, ninth Ryan Truex, and Mayer 10th. Our stage two was Cole Custer was first. Austin Hill second, Jesse Love third, Parker Ratcliffe fourth, Sheldon Creed fifth, Justin Allgaier sixth, seventh Riley Hurst, Chandler Smith eighth, ninth Sammy Smith, 10th our eventual race winner Ryan Truex. Our Xfinity top 10 right now are Chandler Smith is our points leader, Austin Hill second, Jesse Love third, Cole Custer fourth, Justin Allgaier fifth, Riley Hurst sixth, Sim Mayer seventh, eighth Ryan Truex, ninth AJ Allmendinger, 10th was Sheldon Creed. Our Ward 400 results. As much as I hate saying this name, for the winner, our winner was Denny Hamlin. Second was Kyle Larson. Third was Martin Truex. Fourth, Kyle Busch. Fifth, Chase Elliott. Sixth, Noah Gragson. Seventh, Ryan Blaney. Eighth, Alex Bowman. 9th was Daniel Hamrick. 10th was Ty Gibbs. 11th was Tyler Reddick. 12th was Ross Chastain. AJ Allmendinger III. Josh Berry. AJ Allmendinger 13th. Josh Berry 14th. Austin Cindric 15th. Joey Logano 16th. 17th. Chris Buescher. 18th. Daniel Suarez. Chase Briscoe 19th. John Hunter Nemechek in 20th. 21st was Corey LaJoie. 22nd was Carson Hocevar. Justin Haley was 23rd. 24th was Zane Smith. 25th was Corey Klein. Harrison Burton 26th. 27th, Austin Dillon. 28th, Jimmy Johnson. 29th, Kaz Grella. Guy Kozowski 30th. Todd Gillian 31st. 32nd, Bubba Walls. 33rd, William Byron. Christopher Bell 34th. Ricky Stenhouse 35th. Malcolm McDowell 36th. And Ryan Preece 37th. Stage 1, Martin Truex. William Byron was first. William Byron second. Tyler Reddick third. Ryan Blaney fourth. Kyle Larson fifth. Denny Hamlin sixth. Kyle Busch seventh. Alex Bowman eighth. Ninth, Chase Elliott. 10th, Ricky Stenhouse. Stage 2. First, Kyle Larson. Second, Alex Bowman. Third, Denny Hamlin. Martin Truex fourth. Chase Elliott fifth. Kyle Busch sixth. Tyler Reddick 7th, 8th, Ryan Blaney, 9th, Ricky Stenhouse, 10th was Bubba Wallace. Our top 10 in the Cup Series right now: Kyle Larson is first, Denny Hamlin second, William Byron is third, Chase Elliott is fourth, Tyler Reddick 5th, Martin Truex 6th, Christopher Bell is 7th, Dylan Suarez 8th, 9th is Ryan Blaney, and Ty Gibbs is 10th. Starting probably the next week, what I'm probably going to do is probably have, when we do the top 10 and the points, I'm probably going to put how many points each driver has, so y'all can see how far behind the point deficit is for them, right? Especially since we're about to hit that time of the season to where you probably want to start being a little bit more aggressive, especially if your name is Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Chase Elliott. I think those four is making a pretty strong case for the regular season championship. When we probably get to a little bit closer, though, to like the playoffs, I will include not just the top 10 but the top 16 in points, and I'm probably just gonna have like just snip into them, and we'll just have a what it looks like as of now. Alright, anyway. And then when we start the playoffs, for example, Cup Series, it says Cup Series top 16 for the first 3 races. For the next, and then for the second 3 races, will be top 12. And then third set of the 3 races, top 8. And then third between Martinsville and Phoenix, it will be time for the championship. So, this one, you guys are probably going to know, obviously, what a few of these mean. So, like, the 8 most common flags used in NASCAR are the 8 flags that are used in NASCAR: the green flag, yellow flag, red flag, black flag, the blue flag with a blue flag with a yellow stripe, a green checkered flag, a white flag, and a black and white checkered flag. You guys probably know what these 3 mean: red, yellow, green, yellow, red. Green means go, yellow means caution, red means stop, and then black and white checkered flag, which means end of the race. So let's go in a little bit more detail of what each flag means. So the green flag is the start of the race, or it's the most used flag in my opinion, and it does not wave every lap. It just waves just wants to commit to restart the race or start the race. That's the only time it waves. Only other time you'll see it is on restarts and whatnot. And we only see it for the first lap. Like when they come back down for the restart, that's the only time we see it waving. Yellow flag, on the other hand, accident or rather an area car saying slow to caution speed. This flag keeps on waving as we're under yellow car, as we're under caution. Now, in NASCAR. Give me 1 second, let me find something. This time find a piece of paper. No, let's not do that. Do that. No. I'm just trying to find something here we can use. So, sometimes, imagine if this piece of paper right here is a caution flag, okay? Sometimes though, sometimes you'll see them roll up the caution flag. And then a flagman does this. This means we're going green next time. Now we don't see that on road courses because road courses are a lot slower laps. So they will be told when to go at like roughly around halfway point around the road course. So the red flag, race to stop. If there's an if it comes out because of a big accident or something, you just stop where you are on the track. So if you're on the middle of the back straightaway, you stop if on the middle of the back straightaway. If it's for rain, snow, lightning, it'll be brought down pit road. If there are cars in the pit stalls, by the time the red flag comes out, no work can be done on the cars. Yes, I know we have the 6-minute crash clock, which I think is going to be next week's topic discussion of what is the purpose of a crash clock. Well, now the red flag comes out, no work can be done. But what happens to the crash clock? Does the crash clock keeps going? No. They will pause the crash clock for the duration of the red flag. So, if we go red flag for 2 minutes, which I have not seen a race going red flag for only 2 minutes. But if we go red flag for 2 minutes, and the crash clock is at 5 minutes 30 seconds. When the red flag changes back to yellow, and like I said, the crash clock at the time of the red flag was 5 minutes 30 seconds. By the time the end of that red flag period, it's still going to be at 5 minutes 30 seconds. If the red flag's out for 15 minutes, the crash clock timer is still going to stay at 5 minutes 30 seconds. Again, if it comes out because of lightning, and if there was a wreck, and then boom, lightning strike, as soon as the caution waves, as soon as you're on pit road to start work, and the cars come down, you have to stop work, and we'll say there's 4 minutes 30 seconds. It's going to stay that way for 30 minutes because no work can be done. This flag down here, what does it mean? The black flag. Penalty for a driver. Penalties can include speeding, removing equipment, there has been pit interference, or crew member over the walls too soon. There is an example. I want to say that penalties have been appealed. People have appealed the black flag in NASCAR. There's only one race I can think of that this penalty was actually this flag was completely appealed. I think it was the money stop of the Martinsville Fall race in 2020. Chase Elliott. I should have included a video so y'all can see a better idea what I'm talking about. We're actually going to watch it now think about it, we're actually going to watch it here in a couple minutes. Chase Elliott's Jackman jumped over the wall, but he realized he was over the wall a little bit too soon. So he came back and resetted his position. Here, I just demonstrate. So, here, I just demonstrate right here. So my bed, the edge of my bed, I'm sitting on my bed right now, is the pit wall. I catch you and fell over. Imagine that's Chase Elliott's car. Okay, I'm the jackman. Chase Elliott's coming from over there. I see him from three pit stalls away. I jump over the wall. I realized something. I realized I was over 2 walls too soon. So I came back, reset my position, didn't came back over. That is allowed. And that pretty much. Now, if NASCAR kept the penalty, that would have costed Chase Elliott the 2020 championship. And I think the champion, part of the champion, assuming if we had the same race results in Phoenix, the champion would have been Brad Keselowski. Alright. Part 2, different flag colors. Now the black, and my checkered flag and white flag will be in black colors, so because we're not going to see it. We're not going to see it if I kept it in white, so anyway. Green, red, checkered flag signals the end of the end of the stage. We will only see this flag being waved twice in our race, or if it's a Coca-Cola 600, we'll see it 3 times. The white flag. Now you can basically see nothing here, but there is a picture of a flag here. And there's 1 lap left in the race. Now, this flag only gets waved once. No question. So, once this flag waves, once the white flag waves, the next flag ends the race. No matter if we're in overtime or regulation. If we're in regulation, the white flag waves, caution comes out. This flag is still going to wave next. Next time they're at the line. Or if we're in overtime, the white flag waves, still. This flag's going to still kind of wave next time they're at the line. And which, you guys know what this flag means. Like right check flag ends the race. And it can be way past the advertised distance, so the advertised distance is 200 laps. And a caution comes out at the end, and before white flag was waved, this flag can be waved after a 2-lap shootout. Or if the race has to be called, it can be waved before the advertised distance. Last time this flag was waved because of weather was the Atlanta race we had in July of last year. And then the week before, we had this flag waved early. It was supposed to wave on lap 100, ended up waving on lap 75. This flag is probably waved the most, unless we're at a super speedway, but this flag is probably waved the most. And what does this flag mean? Oh, shit, hold on. Alright, next one, let's get the head. So the blue/yellow flag, that cars need to move out of the way so the leaders can get by. All that cars will see this flag when the lead lap cars come up to them. So if I'm reading a race and I'm catching up to a lap car, we'll say the 23 of Bubba Wallace. The flagman will wave this flag to the 23 car. 23 car has to get out of the way. Now if the 23 car doesn't get out of my way, I think they can eventually, after a while, they can wave the black flag for disobeying this flag. So, anyway, what's my picks for the Abbott Health 400? Now, this is gonna be a surprise for everybody. Number 1, I chose was Denny Hamlin. He's a 4-time Kansas winner. And I have a feeling that he could possibly get his 5th Kansas win this week. And those wins came in the 2012 SDP 400, 2019 Hollywood Casino 400, 2020 Super Start Batteries 400. The 2019 Hollywood Casino 400 and 2020 Super Start Batteries 400 were back-to-back Kansas races. And 2023 Advent Health 400, where he made a little bit of an aggressive move on the last lap of last year's race. He turned Kyle Larson. I'm kind of still pissed off at him for that, but anyway. Tyler Reddick, he was the 2023 winner of the Hollywood Casino 400. I have a feeling he might pull off another win at Kansas this year. Why is that one voted? Well, same reason why the next one's going to be voted. Which I'll go ahead and bring that one up now before I give you guys my reason why it's voted. Bubba Wallace was the 2022 Hollywood Casino 400 winner, driving the same car number as Tyler Reddick. That's not the reason why they're both voted. These three drivers all have one thing in common, besides a Kansas win. All three of these drivers, I've been to 3 points paying races, and all three of these drivers, Denny Hamlin ran into the 2022 Coast 600. Denny Hamlin won it. Tyler Reddick won the last Kansas race, which I was in attendance for. The same thing with Bubba Wallace. He won the 2022 Fall Kansas race, which I was also in attendance for. I want to talk about his win real quick. His win in just a minute when we bring up our dark horse pick. Kyle Larson, and he nearly almost won in Kansas. He could have easily, probably won both Kansas races last year. He was literally leading with a half lap to go. Got, like I said, got turned by this turd. And I think he made a mistake on pit row or something in the middle of the race last year, so he could have easily been to victory lane. And if he didn't make that mistake. Kyle Larson could have easily gone to victory lane like 3 times this year. Joey Logano, he's been so close to winning this year, and he does have 3 Kansas wins. 2014, 2015, and 2020 Hollywood Casino 400. I just didn't feel like riding Hollywood Casino 400 out 3 times because they all were the same race sponsor. And my last pick was Kyle Busch, and he was the 2016 GoBowling.com 400 winner and the 2021 McBusch Race 400 winner. And he nearly almost actually, he had a shot at winning this race when I was in attendance in 2023. Dark horse, Daniel Suarez. He was literally, okay, so let's talk about Daniel Suarez for a second. So Daniel Suarez was the winner of our closest race we have had on the Cup Series side of things this year, with 3 wide at start and finish line. We're going to analyze 2 things in this video. We're going to analyze the last lap from Atlanta, which I should have made a video on that already. I made a video on it already, but I think you guys probably want to see for reference. And the other thing I think I said we're going to, what was the other thing I said we were going to discuss? Oh, Chase Elliott, what I call the Chase Elliott championship winning move. So, but Daniel Suarez, Mom, if you're watching this video, you can comment if you remember saying this or not. But I think I remember saying it. I was standing like not even 6 inches from you when we watched Tyler Reddick won. Daniel Suarez did not take the gamble to pit, while Tyler Reddick and others did. And you were I was saying, why would you take a gamble with 7 laps to go in a race, where most of your race is 2 laps? And Mom, I think if you remember right, you said that if you were any of the 40 drivers, you would have pitted. I think I remember you saying that with you standing literally right next to me. And one of the drivers who took that gamble to pit, like I mentioned, ended up winning the race. So you can correct me if I was wrong on that, if you didn't remember saying that or not, Mom. But I'm pretty sure you said that. Anyway, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. So first up, we're going to look at Daniel Suarez's Atlanta win. Okay, so of course the video's muted again. Alright, so Blaney takes a white flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. We are in regulation. So Blaney clearly has the race won. Well, Atlanta's a drafting track, okay? Daniel Suarez is on the outside. He makes a little bit of a run. And Blaney tries to go up, but he couldn't. Because now Kyle Busch is going to try to make it 3 wide. Now they come to 3 and 4. All still 3 wide. I remember laying on my bed watching this, and when the checkered flag drops, I can't call that. I cannot call that. It's showing that Suarez was the winner. On a PRN, they automatically knew it was Suarez. But Fox, they did not know. They said at the time it was .007 between the top three. Now, they're going to show us here. Right? I'm going to get to a good frame where we can see all three cars. Okay. I can see that a little bit better now, how it was Suarez. But for a second, until just now, I could not tell. Like, here's where the line is. I'm drawing my finger. And a little bit of Daniel Suarez's bumper, and none of Blaney's was touching my finger. So there's Daniel Suarez win. Be back in one more second. Alrighty. Now, this is the other thing I mentioned. So, the only reason why I thought the Daniel Suarez win was because I felt like it needed to be discussed for a second. So, I haven't really went into detail about what happened for him to win the race and whatnot. But let's take a look here. So, this is This is Chase Elliott's Jackman in that blue rectangle. This was the time Chase Elliott got a penalty appealed successfully. Alright? So let's take a look here. See, the Jackman jumps off the wall. Chase Elliott's still like 3 pit stalls away. He went back because he realized he resetted his position. Now, this was a little bit of a longer stop for Elliott. That's Elliott's Jackman. Elliott is still about 2 pit stalls away. You cannot jump over the wall until you are 1 pit stall away. He realizes that Chase Elliott is still 2 pit stalls away, so he comes out and resets his position and came back over. That is allowed. I found that out that, hey, that is actually allowed to do that. You're actually allowed to do that in NASCAR. Anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for listening to this podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite, be nice, cool, be awesome. Eric Pate on Hate. See you later. And check flags in the air.